Hello and welcome to Carlsen and Chill. I'm Andrew.
And I'm Courtney.
And we're glad that you're listening to us today.
Heck yeah.
So it's been a while since our last recording, but life has just been catching up with us and we haven't been able to get a good sit-down time for us to record the podcast.
We're just so popular.
We're extremely popular and
so
people
cool.
have been craving the news.
The news.
And the views.
And the views. The views of what?
They can view us.
Oh, but they can't see us.
If you look hard enough.
We're there in spirit. Amen. How's your week been so far, Andrew?
It's been pretty crummy, honestly.
Aww.
It's had its ups and downs, but today was definitely a down.
I'm sorry.
I was asked to make something at work today, and I had nothing to work off of, and most of my day was spent scratching my head and wanting to be home.
Oh, man.
And not working.
Not there.
It
was not the vibe today.
It was not. But the last 2 days have been wiring days, and as you and I both know, wiring days are good days.
Those are the chill days where you can sit back and relax.
So the sun just beamed into my eyes.
Beating me down, Scotty.
And so I am now blinded by the light.
I have my hand, it's right over his eyeballs, so he's not blinded.
That was right in my retina.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I can't see.
It's okay.
But you don't need to see to listen to this podcast.
That's right. And hey, I feel like there's something biblical in that.
There certainly is.
We don't see with our eyes. We see with our hearts.
Amen.
Amen.
So what have you been up to, Courtney?
My week's been pretty good. So Monday, I went into the tea room and I did some prep and they've been on it. I only had to work like a half day. Only worked like 5 hours.
We love that.
Yeah, it was super chill. And then I babysat the rest of the week, which was pretty good. And I babysat today and got to hang out with a friend. And I helped them clean their garage. So, hey, it was a goodie. It was hot outside.
So what I've been up to, Elden Ring released its DLC, Shadow of the Erdtree, and that has been my life. Boy, howdy, is it difficult.
Boy, howdy.
It took them 2 years to make this, and it shows because it is not easy, and it has been kicking my butt.
That's what she said.
No, you can't say that.
I said it.
Oh, man. So I've been up to that. I've been working more on my little emulator devices. I got a new one in, and I thought it was going to be super cool. It's smaller than the one I got.
Andrew, if you're a girl like me and you don't know what an emulator device is, what would you say it is?
It plays games.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Yeah, it's not exciting.
Sounds cool. For all you nerds out there.
So I got a new handheld, and I've been trying to program it, and it's not going well. It's not as good as the Anbernic that I talked about the other week. It's slower, it's not as optimized, and I thought I would love it, but it needs some more cooking in the oven because it was rushed out.
So what I hear is that you regret buying it.
I kind of regret buying it. I wish I would have gotten another RG35XXSP or whatever it's called.
Mm-hmm. I told him. He didn't listen to me.
I didn't, and I'm paying the price now.
He's paying the price. And that's what you get.
So, do not recommend the Miu A30.
Mew. That's a thing the kids are doing now. They're mewing. Have you heard of that?
No.
It's like something where they like do this with their like jawline. I don't know. I don't really understand it. Hey, Gen Z, what does that mean? Leave a comment below.
Gen Z, if you mew here.
Gen Z, if you can give me a, what's it called? Language lesson? What does skibbity mean? Have you heard of people say?
Skibbity toilet.
What does that mean?
It's a song.
It's a song?
Yes.
From what?
Skibbity toilet. Skibbity be dum dum dum. Yes, yes. Skibbity be dum dum. Me.
What is that from?
Remember I showed you the skibbity toilet and you're like, ew, I hate that.
No.
It was the man whose head came out of the toilet and he started singing it and then he jumped in your face.
I must have really hated it because I don't remember any of that.
That's the latest hotness. That channel releases a new skibbity toilet video and it gets, no joke, like 60 million views.
Hey, I hate that. Can we stop saying that?
Yeah, it's fun for like one time, but it's not that funny.
All my TikToks, I don't understand them anymore because it's language people are using. Oh my gosh, am I old now?
Yeah.
Oh.
Sorry.
Gross.
You have now joined the 30 plus club.
Oh man, I need it explained to me.
Yeah, no cap. For real.
No cap. I feel like no cap is not cool anymore.
Okay, well then cap.
And that's the same thing.
Dang it. I'm not cool.
Just the opposite of no cap.
Yeah. So if no cap isn't cool, then cap must be cool.
No, that's not how it works.
All right. Then what is cool, Courtney?
Cool is...
That's what I thought.
As
That's what I thought.
As cool as a cucumber. Do you remember when people used to say that?
Cool beans is what I remember.
Cool beans. I still say that.
I still say that.
Your parents say that.
Yeah, they do. They got it from me.
I love when I hear them say it. It's so funny.
Yeah. I invented cool beans and they stole it from me.
You didn't invent it.
I did.
But you started saying it.
No.
You did not invent cool beans.
It came
Don't
off
be
of
one of those people.
No, it came off of the top of my head and then everyone started saying it. You're full of it.
My
mind was blown for the first time when I heard it on That So
You
Raven.
know what your mind also is? Beautiful.
Thank you for telling me that. I actually really needed to hear that
Hey,
today.
you're welcome. Anytime,
You know,
love.
I have some low self-esteem and anxiety right now, and I really needed you to say that to me.
You're so dumb.
Why are you laughing at that?
Because I love you. Look at your face. It's beautiful.
You can look at my face, but no one else can.
Okay. So, you're right. Sorry, guys. Hey, maybe eventually we'll do video. I don't think Andrew wants to do that.
I think it would be possible.
I think when we get settled and like in a routine and we know what we're doing, I think we should have a cool wall. Kind of like our bedroom, how we have a grass wall and we have a neon sign. I think we should have a grass wall with a cool neon sign.
And 2 microphones.
2 microphones.
And not 1 microphone sat between us.
2 big comfy chairs. And a big picture.
Of Jesus.
Jesus. I meant picture like drinking picture.
Okay.
Picture?
No.
What are words?
I
was going to say iced coffee, but I'm like, that doesn't sound refreshing right now. Maybe like lemonade.
Lemonade, not good for the vocal cords though.
Some Sprite. That's
it
real,
actually needs to be room temperature water. If you're speaking, if you do cold water or cold drinks, it ruins your vocal cords.
Well, good. I want them ruined.
I don't. I like having you as my podcast host.
There's that cold water getting to me.
Yeah.
I'm actually drinking a Sprite Zero right now.
That's even worse. Carbonated beverages.
With pomegranate extract in it.
With
syrup.
With pomegranate syrup.
That's pretty good.
We are off the rails and I'm loving it.
Oh, yep. Sometimes I think we should banter a little bit more in the beginning. So I'm like, what should I banter about? So I try, I'm trying. I'm very awkward at I feel like we're both kind of awkward at conversation.
But when we talk to each other, this is what it's just like all the time, guys. Like when we're not on a microphone, we do talk like this all the time.
Pretty much.
Yeah, this is just our life and you're a part of it now.
Or tonight at dinner, Andrew made pancakes for dinner and I said, thanks, babe. And I just talked and finally was like, oh, I'm sorry I'm talking your ear out. Do you want to say anything?
And I had finished eating my pancakes like 5 minutes before
I
she
looked
said
down
that.
and I was like, oh, you're already done with your pancakes.
I was like, mm-hmm.
Thanks for putting up with me.
Yeah, and you did tell me about a really nice book you read, and we'll probably get to that in recommendations, but she did not breathe at all when she explained the book to me, and she just it was one run-on sentence, and it was amazing.
Because I was so excited, and oh my gosh, it was good. I've been reading some good books lately.
So you have to listen until the end. Don't skip to the end. Don't do it.
Don't do it.
So listen until the end and you'll find out what book that she was talking about.
And maybe you'll find out something else.
And maybe we'll grow closer as friends.
And family.
And no, not lovers.
Ooh.
Oh, man.
Kids, we're going to need you to tune out for a second.
No. Put an axe on that. Stop that.
Just kidding.
Delete it.
Forget that ever happened.
So what are we going to talk about today, Courtney?
I thought that we should maybe talk about favorites today. What do you think?
I think we should talk about a few of our favorite things.
And these are a few of our favorite things.
So where do we start? How should we frame it?
So this is what we're going to do. I just have a list of different things, genres, items. We're going to list the thing. And then Andrew's going to answer what he thinks I'm going to say. And I'm going to answer what I think Andrew's going to say. and then we're going to see if we get it right or wrong, and then we're going to give our answer to the
How
question.
well do we really know each other?
When I'm put under pressure like this, I forget everything. I forget my name. I forget what day it is. You ask me anything about Andrew, I'll say, I don't even know him.
Oh my goodness. Well, that's a great start.
And Andrew's the opposite. He'll answer right off the bat.
Right off the bat. And then we can talk about, why it's our favorite if you feel like you can go into an explanation. Because I feel like I can explain a lot of my favorite things in maybe too much detail.
Yeah, that does tend to happen.
So if I go on too long, just give me a signal and I'll stop.
I'll just wink. Wait,
all right.
That wasn't
Yeah, what was that?
I got real excited. I just scrunched my face and then hawked up a hairball at the same time.
Yeah, it sounded awful.
I'll just...
So if you hear then that's Courtney.
That's me saying, shut up.
Basically. All right, so what is our first favorite?
So the first one is real on brand for, I feel like, at least Andrew, but for us as a couple. So the first one is game. This is card game, board game. What's your favorite game?
Okay, card game, board game. For me, I would say...
Wait, you have to guess what mine is first.
Your favorite game would be DC Deck Builder.
I don't even know my favorite game.
You're supposed to know these things before I ask you.
I didn't prepare.
Oh, no.
Okay, wait. Okay, go ahead and say it again. And while you're saying the answer, I will think in my head, what's my favorite game?
I mean, why don't you ask?
Oh, I have my favorite game.
Okay. All right. So, Courtney, I think that your favorite game is Uno.
Uno? I think your favorite game is DC Deck Builder.
That is a good guess. I do really, really enjoy DC Deck Builder, but when it comes to board games or card games, I would say that my favorite is Escape.
Oh, I knew that.
You knew that.
Dang it. See, I told you. I'm so bad at this. I know this because Andrew talked about it often, and he introduced it to our niece. And now she's an avid fan of it.
Yes, our niece loves it. I wanted to get it for her for Christmas, but it is out of print and wildly expensive. So this is a rare game now. It was
$200, right? And this is a game where you can play it with other people or by yourself.
Yes, it is a cooperative game. So Escape from the Temple is basically what it's called. And it's made by Queen Games. And the premise is you start in the center of the temple and you have to discover rooms to find treasure. And you have to find enough treasure in order to escape. But there's music playing in the background that's like a ticking timer. And every now and then you'll hear a gong. And you have to make it to the center of the temple or escape before it collapses the temple. Mm-hmm. Otherwise, you lose a die. And it's like Yahtzee, and it's really fun.
And as much as she liked it, I'm pretty sure her and I played it wrong the entire time.
I don't think so.
I'm pretty sure I did at least. I don't think I ever was playing right.
It's like a 10-minute game, and everyone can play, and it gets really crazy and really hectic.
It's got a soundtrack to it.
Yes.
It's pretty cool.
It's so much fun. I love Escape so much.
Yeah, it's a pretty good one. Andrew, your guess was pretty close, but I was gonna say Yahtzee.
Okay, Yahtzee.
You see that?
Yeah.
Would you guess that from me now?
Yeah.
Yeah. There's just something really nostalgic about it. I don't know. I remember late nights staying up with family and friends. We would stay up late and play Yahtzee. And we wouldn't even have the actual you know how it comes with a scorecard, the papers. We wouldn't even use that. We would just draw our own on a whiteboard. Everyone had a whiteboard.
Oh.
And we would draw our own, and we would just literally spend hours playing Yahtzee. It was so much fun.
Now, I guessed Uno because when I went and visited your grandma and your cousins, we played Uno.
Yeah.
And your grandma cheated.
Grandma cheated every time.
She won somehow. That game went on for an hour and a half.
I forgot that was the really long game.
Yeah, we played that so long.
That's because she kept cheating.
Yeah, and eventually she's like, whatever, I win. And I'm like, what? She just won out of nowhere. And
granted, my grandma was 89.
It doesn't matter. Age does not matter when it comes to fairness.
And if you just imagine these little old frail brittle bone hands playing giant Uno. She was a hoot.
And the funny thing was, when we played, it was giant Uno, so the cards were like the size of DVD cases.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was funny. It was like holding an encyclopedia of Uno cards. It was insane.
Man, I miss her so much. She passed away the year we got married, like right after we got married. And gosh, I wish she was around because she loved games. And Andrew, if you know Andrew, he loves games. We have so many games in the house. Way too many. And she loved to play game. Anytime we came over, we'd say, "Hey, Grandma, you want to play a game?" And it was either Uno or it was Shut the Box.
Shut the Box.
She loved that one. Or it starts with an R. Rummikub.
Rummikub, yeah.
She loved playing Rummikub. We always played that one.
Yeah.
She liked Scribble, too. That was her favorite game. Scribble? Scrabble.
Scrabble.
So what is Scribble a game?
No.
I'm sure it probably is.
No, it's something you do on paper. So, yes, I have a lot of games. So when I say Escape is my favorite, I mean it. I would say favorite party game would be Telestrations. That's a really fun one. It's like Telephone and Pictionary. Yeah. It's so fun.
My favorite party game would probably be pizza. What's that one called?
Taco, cat, goat, cheese pizza.
Taco, cat, goat, cheese pizza. Yeah, that one's a lot of fun. Although I will say I get super angry when I play.
If you wear rings, take them off when you play that game because the slaps are real. Even
without rings, because people just like right in the middle with their hands. They go into hot.
Yeah, hot and heavy.
Hot and heavy. Ooh. Oh, I didn't like that. I didn't like that one bit, actually.
All right, so our next favorite that we have, as I look at the phone so that I can introduce it.
Hey, you also have this.
I do, but my phone was turned off, so I apologize. Courtney, what is your favorite book?
Ooh.
Not including the Bible.
Oh, got me. Got him. My favorite book. No, I have to guess yours first.
Yeah.
I know what it is. Okay, I'm going to say Pendragon.
I think I would say Pendragon. Well, here's the thing.
There's another series, though, that you like too,
There is another series. I don't think I've ever finished the Pendragon series, so I'm not going to say it's Pendragon. But there is another answer that you do know, but it's not on your head right now.
Is it the dystopian one?
No.
Poop. I don't know.
It's okay.
Ah, dang it. All right, well, my guess was Pendragon.
Okay, I'm going to guess that your favorite book is A Court of Thorns and Roses.
Oh, yeah, you got it for sure. I mean, to be honest...
Not a book for kids.
Jesus, forgive me. That book's a little spicy. So...
It's a wee little bit spicy.
So, take it or leave it to those people out there. Sorry, Mom, if you're listening. Andrew's mom.
I was about to say, whoa.
Not mine. I'm sure she can hear me, but...
no.
Okay, dark.
So why do you love A Court of Thorns and Roses?
Man, so this book, a friend introduced it to me, and it was the first... I stopped reading for a really long time. When I was younger, I loved reading. I would stay up all night and read. I just loved it so much.
Harry Potter's?
Oh, yeah, for sure. Harry Potter was definitely one of the big ones.
That was my second guess.
And my aunt got me into that. You know which one. So the reason A Court of Thorns and Roses is my favorite. It's my favorite series. It's a 5-book series. The reason I like it so much is because I used to be a really avid reader when I was younger. And then, of course, you grow up, life gets busy, you get a job. You don't really have time for like reading just willy-nilly anymore. A friend introduced this to me and I was like, no. And she's like, no, get it. Because my cousin's reading it. I'm reading it with her. So you read it with us and you tell me what you think. Well, I started it and I could not put it down. I finished it. And as soon as I finished it, I went to Andrew and I said, I need permission to buy the next book because this is good. And I could not put that series down.
You were obsessed with it.
I didn't want to do anything but sit on the couch and read. Like, it was crazy.
It was either couch and read or bed and read or bathtub and read.
Yeah, I was always reading. And it was just such a good... it's by Sarah J. Maas. She has very good character development. And the characters were really thought out. There's little nuggets in every book that leads to the next. It has
little chicken nuggets. That's
little
good.
Chicken nuggets. It's got a good story, plot line. There's romance. There's action. There's like thriller in it. Like, it's just a little bit of everything. And so, it was just so good. And I loved the main characters. I just want to chef's kiss. They were so good.
So what would you say to Throne of Glass fans that say that ACOTAR's not as good?
Shove it. No.
Shut up.
So Sarah J. Maas also wrote like an 8-book series called Throne of Glass. And it's very, a lot of times like pinned up against ACOTAR. And it's just a different genre. It's kind of in the same realm of fantasy, but the first one's more romantasy, and the second one, and
the other one.
What's the other one? A Throne of Glass?
Yes.
Is that what I said? Oh my gosh, I can't even keep them straight. A Throne of Glass is more of like an assassin thriller. Like it's a lot of action. And it just took a long time to get to the action because it was so in depth with character development.
A little
like
too much.
You knew every single detail about every single character, and there were a lot of characters in those books. So it was still good on its own. I liked that I read through them. I would not read that series again because there's a lot. Anyways, that was a lot of talking for me, Andrew.
No, that's fine.
I got real passionate. So
I almost feel like I shouldn't have said favorite book. I should have said favorite series because mine is also a series. I'll change this to what is your favorite series because I do have an actual book that I do really enjoy. My favorite series is a series of unfortunate events.
Oh, see, I was going to guess that, but I was like, no, it can't be that one.
It is. It is actually that one.
Okay.
And the reason why it is a series of unfortunate events is because the way that the books are written are really engaging in a way that makes you interact with the book, like literally interact with it. There are some pages where the character will be hanging upside down. So the page will be written upside down and you have to flip your book to read it. Or there will be a page that's completely pitch black because the character screamed so loud that nothing could fill the page except for a black box.
I feel like reading those books, like growing up, really helped my vocabulary because he did a great job of explaining everything.
Yes, like they used big words, but that's the characters would explain them because there was like a baby that needed to be explained everything because the baby would bite things, the brother would invent things, and then the oldest one, the oldest one would invent things, and then the middle child like had book knowledge and knew. Yeah.
It's been a while since I've read those.
Yes. All the 3 Baudelaire orphans are really good characters, and they grow through the books and mature, and the books get more mature as they go on. Like it starts that the main villain wants to steal their inheritance, but then it gets like he really like tries to track them down and kill them, and it gets really intense, and it ends really well too.
So let me ask you, Andrew, out of all the adaptations of Lemony Snicket's A Series of Unfortunate Events, which one's your favorite?
Netflix, hands down.
Yeah. That's the one with Patrick something, right?
Yes.
Is that his name? Can't remember his full name. O'Neill Harris? Something like that.
No, NPH, Neil Patrick Harris.
Oh, yeah.
Yes. I pick that one because it goes through all the books, and the Nickelodeon movie with Jim Carrey only goes through the first 3, and it does them out of order, and it kind of ends in an abrupt way. It ends with the first book's ending, but it goes through the first 3 books. It's really weird.
So Netflix did the one with Neil Patrick Harris?
Yes.
That, I will say, they did a fantastic job.
Yes, they did.
They did so good.
It was very faithful, and that's just like how the books are written. And just like the books are engaging, the show is engaging too. Because you have the author who's using a pen name and describing the book to you as he's writing it, as he discovers these events.
Yeah.
It's really interesting and really engaging, and I love that series so much.
Yeah. Good job. That's a good one. Yeah. Old Faithful.
So, I guess we could say favorite book. Do you have one off the top of your head? Don't have to be as in-depth.
It's probably honestly my most recent read, Lessons in Chemistry.
Okay.
That's probably like a top favorite of mine right now.
A one and done.
Yeah, it was just very good. It was more historical, not romance, historical fiction. it was really good.
Yeah. I would say that my favorite book, it's not the Bible. It's a book called True Faced. And
Oh, yes.
the men who are a part of my Bible study group would know why I say that, because it's just a little book that really goes into how to live a life true-faced and what that means and how it relates to your spirituality and Christianity and just how you live.
Mm-hmm.
And we should strive to live true-faced. And I would highly, highly recommend that book if you want a book that you can act upon and apply it to your life. That's, I think, the word I was looking for, apply. It's something you can apply and teach others to do the same.
Mm-hmm.
And that's why I like it.
So would you classify it as like a self-help book?
I would.
Yeah.
But it helped me out a lot.
Yeah. It looked like a good book.
It is.
All right, you want to do the next one?
Yes.
I'm just going to go classic. I'm going to do classic. Favorite dessert?
Favorite dessert. I think that your favorite dessert is pizza a dessert?
No.
No. Your favorite dessert is brownies.
Okay. I'm going to say, I know I'm going to get this wrong, which is going to make me mad when you say the answer. I'm just going to go classic apple pie. And he's already shaking his head. Dang it.
No.
I know. Okay, what's your favorite dessert, babe?
My favorite dessert is ice cream.
Well, ice cream goes on apple pie.
It does go on apple pie.
Pie a la mode.
Yeah, but I just like ice cream. I can eat ice cream.
Yeah, you do like good ice cream.
I really enjoy ice cream. It's like I can eat the tub in one sitting, just blink and it's gone.
Yeah, you enjoy it. What is my favorite dessert? I honestly don't know if brownies would be my top favorite. I do like a good fudgy brownie. But I would probably have to go like cherry pie because I really like cherry.
You do like cherry pie.
I love everything cherry. Cherry ice cream, cherry pie, cherry. I eat cherry cheesecake overnight oats. Oh, they're really good.
Cheesecake is another really good dessert.
Ooh, that pineapple cheesecake fluff stuff you make. Oh,
yep.
That's really good.
That is really good.
Hey, Andrew may not know how to cook that much, but man, can he make a mean dessert.
I do know how to make
He's
good
made me
desserts.
several desserts that are really good. He's made pies. He's made pineapple cheesecake fluff. He's made brownies for me. There was something else he made.
I've made many pies.
Many a pies.
Many a pie.
But yeah, he's good. When he makes sweet potatoes, he puts apple pie filling in it. Oh, good. If you've never tried that, try it.
Learned that from my aunt.
It's pretty good.
Yeah. That's how I enjoy eating it. So, yeah. And why I like ice cream, it's just good. It's just good.
Just good. So that one didn't have too much to elaborate on.
Nah. How about Courtney?
Mm-hmm.
What is your favorite movie?
Ooh, favorite movies. Okay. For this one, I know one is 12 Angry Men for Andrew.
Yes.
Is that your top one?
I would say yes.
Yeah. I said one earlier and I can't remember. Forget it. 12 Angry Men. Final answer.
Yes.
That was supposed to be a buzzer sound, but all I had was a table, so I thunked it.
Yes. Yes, 12 Angry Men is my favorite movie.
Why is it your favorite movie?
It's my favorite movie really because of the way that I first watched it. The first time I watched it is when I was in Norway, and I was just scrolling through my iPad, seeing what I had downloaded, and 12 Angry Men was one of the movies on there, and I know my dad always said that he really enjoyed it, and I don't think I ever got around to watching it at all, but I threw it on, and I watched the whole thing, and it's just a masterpiece through and through. The way that it's filmed, the acting.
It's a black and white movie.
It's a black and white movie. It all takes place in one room with 12 guys, and that's it. And such a simple premise. It's a jury, and they have to decide a man's innocence. And that's the entire thing. And it goes through a lot. It has some very serious themes, and it has a really powerful message.
Yeah. I had never seen it, and Andrew showed it to me one night, and I actually really enjoyed it. I don't lean towards older movies. I don't know. I feel like I don't enjoy them as much.
They're gross.
Ew.
Ew, black and white, get it out of here.
Get it out. We like Technicolor.
Schindler's List, gross.
I've never seen that one either.
You don't want to see it.
I heard it's really sad.
It's because I told you it's sad.
Is that about Germany?
Yes.
Oh.
It's about germs.
Ew.
Ew, germs. Schindler's List.
We shouldn't be laughing about that. Anyways, Andrew told me about the movie and we watched it, and I actually really enjoyed it. I was like on the edge of my seat, kind of.
We were laying down in a pillow fort.
We were. That is the movie we watched. That was one of our popsicle dates.
That was a popsicle date. It was build a pillow fort, and then we watched that.
We also watched The Act of Killing on one of our popsicle dates. I don't recommend that movie.
Do not recommend.
We never even finished it.
No.
It was long and gruesome.
It's a documentary about mafia that talks in detail about what they did, and it's very, very...
Yeah, I don't like it.
Not good. Not for the kids.
Not for the weak...
Stomached.
Heart. Weak stomach. What was I trying to say? Not for the faint at heart?
Faint at heart. Not
got
for
it.
the weak heart.
Got him.
Get those weak hearts out of here.
If you got a weak heart, it might stop.
Pacemaker, ew. Ew, gross.
Okay. I'm sorry.
Black and white, ew.
All right, Andrew, what do you think my favorite movie is?
I think your favorite movie is Devil Wears Prada.
Yeah, you got it. I love a good chick flick.
You do.
And that's an ultimate chick flick. I love Anne Hathaway. She's like one of my favorite actresses. Meryl Streep, classic. Just a good movie. And I love, this is off topic. It's not really, but the Office clip where Steve Carell acts like Meryl Streep because he's watching the steak. Armani. Get Armani on the phone.
Yeah.
If you haven't seen that, go watch The Office. The Office. It's really funny.
The Offices.
The Offices.
That's the sequel.
But yeah. Okay. This is a twist. This isn't in the layout, but what's your favorite Disney movie?
My favorite Disney movie would be The Lion King.
The Lion King? Is there a reason?
It's just a really good movie, and it's got a good soundtrack. It's got good voice acting. It has good animation. The songs are really, really good, and it's got action. It's got humor. It's got heart.
It's got all the things you want.
And it's got a dead dad. Spoiler alert.
Oh, I've got a dead dad.
Oh.
Gotta laugh through the pain. Hey, The Lion King came out the year I was born.
No way.
Yeah.
You know, you didn't even try and guess my favorite Disney movie. I just said it.
Yeah, because I asked you.
Okay. So what?
Sorry. Okay, go.
So what's your favorite Disney movie?
My favorite Disney movie is dun, 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 The Little Mermaid.
The Little Mermaid.
I love her, and it's always been The Little Mermaid. I remember for Christmas when The Little Mermaid Barbie doll came out, that's all I wanted, and Santa made it happen, and I was so thankful.
Thank you, Santa.
And it was the swimming. I had a regular one, and I had the swimming one where the tail flips, and you could take her in the bathtub. And that thing always came in the bathtub with me. And let me tell you, I wanted to be a mermaid so bad. I still wish I was a mermaid.
That's so sweet.
Although the ocean scares me.
So what are your thoughts on the remake?
It was okay.
You like the scuttlebutt.
I hate it.
Let's talk about the scuttlebutt.
Oh my gosh. They did Scuttle dirty in that movie.
They did the Aquafina.
Aquafina, I'm sorry.
No hard feelings.
It's not that I don't like you. I just
hate everything you're in.
I do like the dragon movie she's in. And I was surprised that the dragon was her.
But I would say no. Her voice did not fit the dragon.
Yeah, it didn't. But I did like the movie.
Yeah.
The Little Mermaid remake, I will say it wasn't bad, but it wasn't great. I thought they did some real weird offhand things with it.
It was long.
It was long.
We
were also in an
really
uncomfy
long.
movie theater, so that also had half of something to do with it. My butt hurt so bad by the time that movie
I did it for my wife because it was her birthday.
Was it my birthday?
I think no.
I don't think it was. But thank you.
Sure. I did it for my wife. That's it.
But yeah, my favorite Disney movie is Little Mermaid for sure.
Now you mentioned Pixar. Did you want Pixar movie tossed in that?
Yeah, okay. Go ahead. What's your favorite Pixar?
I actually need actually, no. I actually do know mine.
Okay, you know what? If your favorite Pixar movie is Toy Story, I'm kind of judging you. Like, that's an unpopular opinion. I'm so close to the microphone right now because I feel passionate about this.
Yeah, you can hear yourself talking. You hear your peas.
But it scares me. That movie scares me. Not only because the toys come to life when you're sleeping, hate that. They also are just scary looking. And that weird spider doll and the mean bully boy.
Sid.
The Sid is creepy.
What about his dog?
They're all scary. I hate everything about that movie. And every time I watch it, I still hate it. I'm 30 years old and I still hate it.
Wow.
Anyways, sorry. I'm off my soap opera box. Soapbox? Not soap opera box. That's way wrong.
A lot just happened in the last 30 seconds.
Oh, I'm sorry, guys. I got
real
too
intense.
Heated. I got too heated. I'm calming down. All right, what's your favorite Pixar? Have you thought about it since I ranted?
Yes.
Okay, what is it?
I know it's really only the first 10 minutes, but Up. I have to say it's Up.
Oh, Up's a good one.
It's just those first 10 minutes punch you in the face and leave you crying like a baby on the floor.
Yeah.
Every single time that I have a theory. Can I say my theory? So you know,
are you gonna say it anyways?
I'm gonna say it anyway.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay. So you know how Pixar makes shorts?
Yeah.
I have a theory that Up was originally a short.
Oh.
And it was so good that they decided to build off of it and make it a feature film.
That? I could see that.
So like they gave it like an intro about how the kid got to the house and how they grew up loving what they loved. Mm-hmm. But I think originally it was a short and it was just that married life music scene. Mm-hmm. But it was so good they made it into a movie.
That's a good theory. I never would have even thought about that.
Because it would fit just fine as that.
For sure.
And
it would flow very
else.
good.
Because it's not perfect, and I mean the end can get a little convoluted with dogs flying in planes and whatever. But that first 10 minutes is perfect.
Yeah,
to me.
It is. I actually really do enjoy that movie. It's pretty good.
It is good.
I would say my favorite Pixar movie, it used to be Finding Nemo, which I still, this is hard for me to say because I still love Finding Nemo. Me and my best friend, like, that's our jam. But I will have to say, I think Coco beats it out.
Coco.
Just because it's a great story. The colors are amazing. The way they did the skeletons, where it's like the skeletons that got to go back every year, they were like very nicely dressed. The ones that didn't, like, had all tattered clothing on. Have you ever noticed that?
Yeah.
Have tattered clothing. Like, it was good, like, just good everything. It's just chef's kiss.
Very emotional.
Music, good.
Very good music.
Colors, great. Animation, awesome. It checked every box for me.
It's got drama. It's got passion.
I've got so many hand movements going on tonight.
There's a lot of hand movements.
I feel so passionate about everything I'm talking about. I feel like, you know, when you put your thumb up and you're like talking. I wish people could see me right now. Because I'm doing it to the microphone like
no
y'all
can see
me. But you can't. I feel strongly. Okay.
You have very strong opinions about Coco.
I have very strong feelings in general.
Now, I will say you do love Little Mermaid, but Encanto's catching up to it.
Oh, I do like Encanto, too.
You do.
Yeah.
It's a good one. Good job, Disney.
Okay, so
what's next?
This one I'm throwing in there just for funsies. Andrew, what's your favorite article of clothing? Okay, what do you think mine is?
Okay, I think your favorite article of clothing is a cardigan.
Cardigan, interesting. That's a good choice. I think yours is a good, solid baseball tee.
Ooh, I do like a good baseball tee. You know what? I'm gonna give you that. I do really like the 3/4 sleeves. Just fit so right, and they look so good. And he looks so
handsome in them.
They do look really good on me.
Yeah, they do.
So yes, I do love baseball tees a lot. I will give you that.
Okay, thank you. He used to have several of them, but they got stains on them or holes. We got to get you some more.
Yes.
Yeah. Cardigan, I'll give you that. I do love a good cardigan. It just stinks we can't really wear them a lot down here because
it's too hot.
So hot all the time. But other than that, my like favorite go-to, I would say, would be a long like maxi dress and a t-shirt over it, like tied in a knot.
I don't even know what a maxi dress is, so that's not even fair.
It's just a long like dresses.
Okay.
I'm giving Andrew a little. I'm going to give you 2 in a second. Come here. No.
I'm sorry.
Stop. That's gross.
I'm sorry.
All right. Anyways, that one was just, I thought would be fun. But it was funsies.
I will say, I love a good pair of jeans.
Yeah. He's found good Old Navy jeans.
Old Navy?
They're not jeans, though. They're like slacks, right?
No. Oh, yes. I think the ones you're thinking of, yes, they are slacks, but Old Navy jeans, they slap.
Slap.
All right. So next, let's talk about our favorite coffee. How about we talk about our favorite coffee and our favorite place to get coffee?
Okay.
And home doesn't count. Even though you make really good coffee, I'm not going to accept it.
You're right. Okay, so I already know your answer. So I'm going to say first, it would have been Green Cup Cafe, but closed. Actually, did you ever get coffee from there?
I don't think so. I think I just got boba.
I'm going to say your favorite place to get coffee is, I'm going to say the Cafe Flore.
Okay. You're going specific. I thought you were just going to go general.
What do you mean by general?
Like Dunkin'.
Oh, no.
Okay.
Not for you.
Oh, shoot. So is yours going to be a... Dang it. Ah, no. All right. So your favorite coffee shop would have to be... Oh, no. I can't think of coffee shops right now. Oh, man. I can't take it anymore.
Oh, no.
Eat a cheeseburger with no honey mustard.
My gosh, I hate it.
Ah, dang it.
Don't think too hard. Go simple. General. I wish you could see what Andrew's doing with his mouth because it's weirding me out.
It's freaking me out.
3, 2, 1, go.
Potato.
Rock. Dunkin' Donuts.
Oh.
General. Very general. Okay, so my favorite coffee place is Dunkin' Donuts. Very controversial. I hate Starbucks. The coffee's so bitter.
No, I hate Starbucks too.
I know. We hate Starbucks. The coffee's so bitter. I feel like my order just never tastes good. It's just never there. It's never on par for me. Dunkin' Donuts, we give them grace because their coffee's not as bitter, so I like it better. Does my coffee always taste the same? No. It always tastes different. But can I enjoy it? Yes. I almost never enjoy Starbucks. I enjoy Dunkin' Donuts more often.
Dunkin' is also my favorite place to get coffee.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh,
but
man.
Cafe Flore does have good coffee if you live in our local area. Mm-hmm. It's a very good place to get coffee. But I'm a Dunkin' guy.
And I'm a Dunkin' girl. And together...
we're Dunkin' twinsies.
We're a Dunkin' couple.
Okay.
All right. Goodbye.
Okay, so your go-to coffee is
yeah, what's my go-to coffee order?
Your go-to coffee order is a caramel macchiato.
You're so wrong.
It's not caramel?
No. I'll give it to you that I do order that at one place.
Okay.
We go there a lot. And I guess, yeah, I do order the caramel from there.
Okay.
The caramelized coffee.
I always thought you enjoyed caramel.
I'll give you half a point. I do enjoy caramel, but I feel like most places don't do caramel right. So that's why I don't get it.
Okay.
Just feel like it's always too strong or artificial tasting. You know, sometimes it tastes like really artificial.
All right, then what's my go-to?
Wait, let me see my go-to order. So at Dunkin', my go-to is... Andrew's got his eyes closed. He's rolling his eyes with his eyes closed. My Dunkin' order, if anyone ever wants to get me coffee, is a large French vanilla swirl iced coffee with no sugar and almond milk.
Yeah,
thank you very much.
That is it.
Andrew.
My go-to...
Wait! I have to guess your coffee order. Stop trying to answer. I'm sorry. Now I'm doing a lot of talking. Andrew's coffee order is gonna be a cold brew anything with cold foam on top.
Yep. Basically
Nailed it.
Yes. Yeah, cold brew
Always cold foam.
Cold brew coffee with cold foam. Yes.
Always. Yeah.
Yep.
If you go anywhere that has cold brew and cold foam, Andrew's getting it.
Yes. I will get that. I do really, really enjoy that. Just the cold foam just hits so good. The way it sinks in the coffee.
Yeah. You know what I will say is when Starbucks had their nitro infused cold brew,
they did do that.
I did enjoy that. It was still strong.
Yeah.
But I did like that. So I'll give you one. I'll give you one Starbucks.
There you go, Starbucks.
There's your one.
Are you happy now?
Take it or leave it. Why am I so defensive tonight?
We're getting really intense. It's because we're talking about our favorite things.
We're on one tonight.
So,
yeehaw.
So if you want to get us coffee, for me, cold brew with cold foam, and Courtney, French vanilla swirl, no
iced
sugar,
coffee.
iced coffee.
Almond milk.
Almond milk.
Real specific. And you know what? Honestly, I'll take it however. I'm just trying to be healthy. So just as healthy as you can make it.
But it is true. We don't get coffee out anymore because we make all our coffee at home now.
Okay. Also, Andrew, I need to ask you this question. Does coffee make you have to go to the bathroom? You know, like, does it upset your tummy?
As history has shown,
It does.
Most things that I consume make me go to the bathroom.
Well, yeah. Okay. But does it like, you're like, oh, I got the coffee. I
don't think so. No, I don't think it. I do not believe that coffee makes me go poop.
Yeah, me either. Okay. If I have regular milk, absolutely. That's why I get almond milk. I think I have a touch of the lactose intolerance.
Just a touch. We don't want to accept it, but we're just going to keep denying it.
I have a real hard time with cheese and with milk.
But it's just too good.
It's just too good.
Just too good.
So Jesus made it, so I'm going to eat it. Amen. Hallelujah. He didn't actually make it. Like Okay, next. Jesus, lover of my soul.
Lover of my soul.
Okay, Andrew, are you ready for the last one on my list?
Hit me.
Hit me, baby, one more time. I got a lot of songs tonight. Do you like it?
Yes.
All right, thanks. Oh, speaking of songs.
Oh.
Listen. The last one is favorite song.
Favorite song.
Song we're singing.
Favorite song.
I'm in a store and I'm singing.
This is my song.
This is a song that never ends. Yes, it goes on and on, my friends. Andrew started singing. All right, Andrew. What do you think my favorite song is?
I think that your favorite song. Do I have to do artist and song?
You do whatever your heart leads you to.
All right. So I think your favorite song is Taylor Swift, Anti-Hero.
You're absolutely correct with Taylor Swift. And I'm just going to give you the whole point because any song by Taylor Swift, mostly any song by Taylor Swift is my favorite. Mostly her older songs are my favorite.
And the ones that don't have her swearing in them.
So all of her, like her last couple of new albums, every song has dirty words.
Mm-hmm.
Like, and a lot of them.
Yeah.
It's just unfortunate.
But she's a Christian, so it's okay.
It's just unfortunate. Because I really do. I hate when people say, I like this beat of the song. I think that's trash. Like, no, you don't. It's trash.
Courtney's getting defensive again. She's rolling up her sleeves.
I'm not calling people trash. I'm just saying, like, it actually, they have such good soundtracks. Like, her songs are just so good. And there's just lots, especially her newer album has got a lot of dirty songs. And it's been like a real topic of controversy with like some of the lyrics she's written. I don't know if you've seen any of those.
No.
We'll talk about those later because that's a whole nother rant. But
it's a can of worms.
I'm going to give you the whole point. The whole point because I love Anti-Hero. Hi, it's me. I'm the problem. It's me.
It's the problem. It's you.
Tea time. Andrew,
we're gonna get copyright strikes.
Oh my gosh, take that out.
Take it out. Delete it.
Okay, I think Andrew's favorite song is, I don't know if you guys have ever heard of the band Red. Are they still making music, Andrew?
Yes, they are.
Are they Christian artists?
Yes, they are.
I'm going to say Anything by Red.
No.
Shoot!
It is a Red song, and I do enjoy all their albums. That's why they're my favorite band. But
I thought you said no.
But it's a song by Red.
Yeah, Anything by Red. Any song by Red. I don't have a specific song. Not the name of the song.
Oh.
Dummy.
I mean, I went specific with Taylor Swift.
You did. I don't know anything Red has done, though.
Okay, well, that's your fault.
Wow.
Well,
Andrew. You're going to get
all right, so my favorite song would be Pieces by Red.
How's it go? Give us a little just. Na-na-na.
So Red is a hard rock band, a hard rock Christian band, which is really hard to pull off because not only do you have to make music with good lyrics, you got to make music that sounds good too. And Red does both really well. Their first album is called End of Silence, and it's got a lot of good hard rock songs on it. But then Pieces shows up right in the middle, and it's an acoustic song. And it's got a really, really powerful lyrics that I would just play it on repeat in my room and just reflect on it.
And he would cry and write poems to it.
I would cry and write poems to it. It was a really emotional song.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
We just recently went through our closet, and Andrew had a lot of Red t-shirts.
I did.
And unfortunately, he got rid of most of them because they were too small.
They're too small. They shrunk.
I'm a real good cook.
Oh.
Oh.
So they didn't shrink. I grew.
A little bit of both.
No. No.
Sorry, baby.
Yeah. I will say I do really enjoy our song as well. And that was the song that we did our first dance to, which is For All You Give by the Paper Kites and Lucy Rose.
Our song is also a song by Taylor Swift.
It is a song by Taylor Swift.
Hey, yo. Yeah, I really enjoyed our first dance. That was our first dance song.
So did you already give your answer that it's any song by Taylor Swift?
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay. Not a specific one?
No, I was just going to sing Butterfly Kisses. Do you guys remember that song?
Oh my gosh.
Oh my gosh, my mom played that on her little cassette in our Cadillac all the time.
After bedtime prayers.
Copyright.
Oh.
All right, guys. Well, that was our favorites. I hope you enjoyed it.
We do have more favorites that we can talk about, but that's all we'll give you for now.
What's your favorite? Favorite anything? Drop it in the comments below. Tell us right now. Andrew just stared at me like I got two heads.
Courtney just gave me instructions and I didn't know what to do.
He froze.
I froze in
Stella
fear.
is staring at the door. She just walked over there and started staring.
I don't like it.
Hate that, especially with our track record.
So if we were to ask a question to our listeners, what would we ask them? What is your favorite?
What's your favorite season?
Ooh.
And why?
What's your favorite season and why?
Does it relate to your personality?
Does it relate to where you're at?
Does it have a good memory attached to it?
Does it start with the letter S?
What does it smell like? You know how like certain memories have certain smells attached to them?
I guess fall has a lot of smells.
Pumpkin
and Christmas
pie.
does too.
Yeah, so
Christmas is a season.
Summer is ocean breeze.
Christmas is a season.
Andrew's sister, I had a pine candle lit the other day when they came over for dinner, and his sister told me that she was sad because she smelled the pine and it reminded her of Christmas. And I said, that makes you sad? She said, yeah, because I wish it was Christmas. Hey, everybody. We just want to take a second to say thanks for all the support.
Yes, thank you for listening to us on whatever platform you choose to listen to us. Every listen matters. Every recommendation matters. Every like matters. And you matter.
Yeah, you can find us on Spotify, Apple Podcast.
Yep.
Pandora, iHeartRadio.
Yep.
All the things. YouTube.
RSS.
So, hey, can you do us a favor? Can you go over there and just subscribe or follow us? Write a comment. It really helps when you interact. And we really enjoy doing this for you guys.
Yes, we do. I know it's been a while since we've recorded, but I just like doing this. I have a smile on my face, and we've laughed way too much.
We have so much fun. It's a hoot.
We really do. There will definitely be more podcasts in the future.
So here's your homework for the week. Go and share this with at least one person who needs a laugh.
One person.
Just one. We're doing a pyramid scheme right now. And that person will tell someone. That person will tell someone.
We don't call them pyramid schemes. We call them MLMs.
We call them MLMs. That sounded pretty cool, didn't it? So go tell someone today. Okay, bye.
So, Courtney, do you have any recommendations?
Yeah. Sorry, that was so good. I love that you got right into it. That was really good.
Thank you.
Please keep that in there.
I will. So, Courtney, do you have any recommendations for this week?
Sure do. All right. Update. Bridgerton came out. Guys,
not for the kids.
Not for the kids. Don't let the kids watch Bridgerton, please.
Please.
It's also kind of dirty. Hey, VidAngel, shout out. They're not sponsoring us, but they do, I believe, more like Christian type of films. On there is a cut of Bridgerton that takes out all the dirty scenes. So if you want to watch it without the dirty scenes, VidAngel, you probably have to pay for a subscription, but just letting you know it's out there.
It is out there.
I watched season 3. I was disappointed. I was so hyped for it.
No.
I will say the first half of the season, good. I liked it. The second half, hated it. Spoilers, if you don't want to know anything, turn it off right now.
My ears.
You have 3 seconds.
Don't tell me.
3, 2, 1.
Spoilers.
Man, it was just so Colin and Penelope. It was all about them getting together pretty much. The last half, I was so excited for them to get married, get together. I thought all this drama was going to happen. It was so melodramatic. It was like, it was just such a letdown. I'm so like just upset. And they took away from all the other seasons were very spotlight on the couples. Not this one. This one had like 4 different, they were trying to set up so much for the next season. They lost the plot of this season. And I'm so upset. I'm just not happy. And then I don't like the way they're going in the direction. I'm sure people who have heard about this know, so I'm not even going to mention it because it's a big topic of debate. They're going into the next season with very liberal views on things. So I probably won't be watching anymore after this. But I think I'm going to read the books because they are a book. It's a book series. I might read the books. But anyways, watch season 3 Bridgerton. It was okay.
All right, I unplugged my ears, so I didn't have to hear any of those spoilers.
Oh, great. I just talked a lot. Sorry. My next one is my book recommendation. I read Lessons in Chemistry, finished it by Bonnie Garmis. So good. It was a 5-star read for me. It was about a lady fighting against her rights as a woman in the 50s. She was a scientist, and people told her that all she was good for was being a stay-at-home mom to tend to the kids, and that's it. But she was so smart, so intellectual. She was straightforward, to the point. And it was just a fantastic read. I usually lean more towards fantasy when I read now. But, so good. You need to check it out. Go read that. Currently reading Before the Coffee Gets Cold. I can't remember who it's by, but that's also very good. I'll explain that one when I'm done because I'll have it finished by the next podcast.
That's the book she was explaining to me earlier.
I've already sobbed. I'm halfway through it and I'm sobbing.
And yeah, you just explained it in one run-on sentence and you were really emotional about it.
Yeah, it was
good so far. Hopefully really it sticks that landing.
Yeah.
Because man, you get a bad ending and it ruins the book.
It does. But this one I think is going to be really good.
Yeah.
And that's pretty much it. We've also just really been going through our things and decluttering and deciding what we actually need and what we don't, because just holding on to so much stuff that we don't need.
Yeah, too much stuff.
Too much stuff.
And shout out to BJ's. They have bins on sale.
BJ's.
And we saved a lot of money and got some bins to store all this junk.
We got so many bins. We got bins up in this house. Bins for days.
All right. You're all excited. Up in my binness.
I'm excited about the bins. Andrew.
Yeah?
What are you recommending for this week?
What I am recommending. So I did start reading the book by our pastor.
The good book?
Yes. The book that was...
Oh, yeah.
The Giant Killers.
Yeah. By Pastor Angie.
Yes.
Yep.
It's really good. I've enjoyed reading it, and I'm going to try and finish reading it as soon as possible, but Yeah, really good job. I really like the perspectives that are written in it. It's got stories from probably people that she's talked to, I'm assuming.
Mm-hmm. I'm going to read that one after you're done.
But yeah, it's almost got like a workbook attachment with it. So you can like fill out like reflections on the chapters as you read them. And I don't have the workbook, but if you buy the physical book, which it's sold out on Amazon.
Yeah, I could not
crazy.
believe it.
Insane. So if you are able to grab a copy of Giant Killers by Angie Jeffcoat, I do recommend that. I recommend Shadow of the Erdtree on Elden Ring. I will also recommend, if you haven't played Pokemon in a while, I've been playing through Pokemon Crystal, and I finished fighting the champion, and I really enjoy that game. It's one of my favorite video games. Hey, favorite video game. It's not my favorite, though, but it is a very fond, nostalgic childhood memory.
We've both really been enjoying Pokemon.
We've been playing a lot of Pokemon. So I recommend Pokemon Crystal. If you can find a way to play it, get your hands on it and do it. It's really...
And I recommend Emerald.
Yes. I recommend Crystal. Yes. Courtney recommends Emerald. That's my recommendation for this week.
Awesome, baby.
All right, Courtney. That about does it for this episode. So leave us off with something meaningful.
I just want to remind you guys this week that God is a good God, and He is bigger than all of your problems.
Nailed it. Got to get those Marley licks right in at the end.
Sorry.
That was too strong. Look at the waveform on that.
Whoa.
That's too big.
That's what she said. Please add that in at the end. I feel like that was a good one.
Yeah, it was.